I'd rather be clean shaved. Like, yeah, I don't need to look like I'm in my 30s, you know? I'm good. I'm good, you know? My shit grows back so fast. Like, I have to shave, like, every, like, 2 days. Otherwise, I have, like, a prominent, like, mini stash. Like, some people could rock the stash, but, like, I don't know. I don't care for it. Like, it's a look, but it's not really the look I'm going for right now. Gotta get a girl first. Yeah, true. Look, once I get out of, like, I've been kind of doing this thing where, like, I get in a talking phase with people, and then, like, I kind of, like, don't, like, push it further, and then, like, I'm just, like, lazy, so... It's kind of, like, the ball's been in my court. I've been lacking. Okay, I did tell you that story in confidence. Well, okay, I say in confidence, but I said it live. I did hit her in the face with an air hockey puck. I did. Show my room off, and I'll get all the girls. See, I have been on FaceTime and talked to girls and shown them my wall. And the general reaction is either laughing or... Ugh. I think it would, like... I feel like it goes over better now with my hair being dyed, but, like... Dude, when my hair was just, like, brunette and was, like, normal, they were like... Is this actually a room? Like, it's such a mixed reaction. Most people have been showing, though, there's just the one time I did it. I was talking to someone, and they were just, like, laughing their ass off. Because they were just like, there's no way that's your room bed. I think of it like an extra challenge, you know? I like doing challenges in games, so fuck it. Why not do a challenge in real life? Bring someone home and also just have all that shit on the wall. Okay, there was one time. Okay. A couple months back, I was just, you know, chilling at a coffee shop, just making small talk. And we were kind of like, I don't know how the topic got brought up, but we talked about, like, the games we like to play. And, you know, they liked, you know, they were into, you know, the usual... They liked Valorant, and then they liked, you know, Club Penguin, like the remastered, like in Roblox. It's like, oh, what games do you like? Pogo Suck, Jump King, Monkey Ball. Sometimes you like say that to someone, and then like you just see like this like wave of confusion wash over them, and they're just like, what? Like I might as well just said I play like no games, and it would have been a better thing, you know? You know, in my mind, I feel like if people know these games, they're like, oh, this guy is like insanely patient. He's like willing to give things a lot of tries. That's kind of a good quality. But then, you know, it's a little different, but you know, it's fine. Now, when someone asks me that question, if I get asked that again, you know what I can say? I played Among Us and Apex Legends. That's right. I play normal games. I'm normal. Look, it's not as bad as like being in like a class. And you know, like how they do like the icebreakers, like what you like to do. And I went in front of my damn English class and was like, hi guys, my name's Zach. I like working out and playing Dead by Daylight. Back in 2019. Like, it can always be worse. It can always be worse. If you try hard enough, it can always be worse. I'm also just sometimes like, I'm not very good at picking up signs either. I can't lie. I'm very stupid. So it's kind of like a combo of like two negatives sometimes make like a super negative. If you think about it. But we like to call that getting our reps in around here, you know? Pet dates build character, true. Okay, actually, no, I don't even count the first one was not a date. Going to a movie theater and then, like, awkwardly holding hands, that's not really a date. It's called being, like, 13. How much of the story do I want to tell? Because I've told part of the story, but I haven't told the full story. There was this girl I fucked with for, like, over a year. I didn't do anything because I was a little child and scared and didn't want to do anything. But then, eventually, like, a year later, I'm like, ah, fuck it, I'll try it. I ask them out. Cool. They say yes. They're like, what do you want to do? I'm like, I didn't think I was gonna get this far. Oh, fuck. Let's go see a movie. We'll wind back the clock then, okay? We'll go to the beginning. So, Valentine's Day is a few weeks away. And my friends, they're like, dude, why haven't you asked anyone out yet? Like, they're like dogging on me because, you know, everyone's like, oh, you gotta, you know, have a girlfriend. You gotta have the feelings. It's like, but keep in mind, this time we're in, like, middle school. It's like 7th grade. I'm like 5 feet. I'm just like trying to go home and play like Minecraft and shit, right? And they said, okay, fine. But if you were to care, can you write down a list of like these 10 people that you would ask out? Like highest priority. I was like, okay, that's kind of weird, but all right, sure. So I did do that. And there was one girl I actually did really like. She was in like my social studies class. I fucked with her. She was cool. Liked the games, you know? She was just nice and chatty. So then I make the list. I hand it to them. And they question my number one. They're like, eh, why do you want to go with her? She's too tall. It's like, don't you want my list? You want my list. You don't want like your list. They go down the list and they're like, oh, how about this girl? They go to like number 4. And it's a girl I'm like kind of homies with, but like not really. Like I don't know them that well. It's just like an acquaintance. And then they're like, all right, dude, we double dog dare you to ask her out on Valentine's Day. Me, because I'm one for a challenge. I said, okay. So I accepted it, and I got to planning. I got to work. I got a card. I went on Reddit about what to write in a card to ask someone on Valentine's Day for like a confession. I wrote that shit down in the card. Got some flowers from like Vaughn's or some like local store. And then the day comes. So in the morning before we got to our classes, I'm like kind of walking around and I see them. And then I, in front of the entire class, just like run to her. I'm like, here. Okay, here, I'll give you a live demonstration of what it was like, okay? Of what her perspective was. Here you go. I'm sitting there in my like first period class. I'm like, fuck. The girl I gave it to, like, I liked her. Like, she was cool, but like I didn't like her like that, right? So we go to our break, and dude, I go into like the courtyard, and like everyone is staring at me. Like everyone is actually staring at me. And you know, she said no, obviously. She said thank you for the flowers, thank you for the card, but no. And I was like, oh shit, damn. Damn, so sorry. What a shame. Shit. Like I was sad because, you know, that was like rejected, but you know, at the same time, I kind of did it for the sake of doing it. Little Zaccarry got a little bit of courage and decided next month. Well, okay, I didn't decide next month. I just like a month later actually asked out the girl that I liked, and then she said yes. So, you know, we got there. Sometimes you got to put up a shot to drain another one. So I get it. But then comes that part. Now we're to the actual story. I just gave you a little background of how we got here. But yeah, I asked the girl out. She says yes. And then we're trying to figure out what the fuck to do. Because, like, obviously, I didn't really think I was going to get that far. So what I ended up doing is I kind of like looked up what to do. As, you know, I did the worst thing possible. And I just, like, listened to a thing I saw online. And someone was like, oh, you should do, like, a movie date. You know? Something really easy and something fun for you both. I'm like, oh, okay, that sounds a good idea. So I look up, like, what movies to watch. And I see, like, this movie called Solo just came out, so I'm like, yeah, let's go to that. So I tell her about it, she's down for it, and then we go to see it. But we go there, and I realized something very quickly. I didn't bring any money. I didn't bring it because, like, I didn't have an allowance or anything. Like, I just, like, the only way I got money was either through, like, friends or, like, family for, like, birthdays and Christmases. So I had nothing. So we get there, and I say, like, 2 tickets for, like, the Solo movie, and then they're like, okay, that'll be like $12. And she, like, looks at me like, oh, you got the money? And I had to be like, hey, you got this one? You got this one? And safe to say, not a hot start. Not a hot start, okay? I think I had a whopping, like, $5 to my name at the time. And I didn't even bring that. I had that in my little piggy bank. But it's fine. We go in there. We get no popcorn or anything because, A, that's just overpriced. And B, well, I mean, she kind of used all her money. Because I don't think she expected that I was going to go in there broke as hell. But it's fine. We find our seats. We go there. And it's like, okay, we're sitting down in this theater. Like, it's relatively alone. That's cool. And then I hear, hey, oh shit, Zach, what's good? And I turn around and it's 4 of my friends. It's like, this is not planned at all. Like, 4 of my friends are just there. And they're just right behind me. And I'm like, fuck me. Fuck me, man. Like, I like my friends, but it's like, guys, I need you. Now, they were cool about it. They didn't, like, be like, oh, you on a date? Like, they were, like, chill. They were chill, but knowing they were behind me is like, oh. Because, you know, they were there, so, like, I kind of, you know, I had to perform. I needed to perform. As the whole movie's going on, I'm kind of just, like, I'm sitting there, like, what do I do? Like, I'm just, like, watching the movie, and I'm like, I feel like I should be doing something. So then, like, there's, like, a scene where it's, like, kind of romantic between, like, Solo and, like, his girl. And I make what they would call an attempt. I like do the thing where you like slowly guide your hand over. I'm trying to like, you know, like trace my like fingertips along theirs. And then I've told this part of the story before. So my hand's doing that. This is their hand, right? They go like this. So let's say my hand's reaching over. They go. They wind back. She winds back. Dude, she winds that shit back. She winds that shit back. And at that point, I knew it was curtains. Like, I telegraphed that shit, and I got fucking fried. It's like playing Elden Ring, man. That must be how the bosses feel. Shit, I get it. But yeah, that happened, and then I knew I was kind of chopped liver. Movie ends. We, like, go outside. I'm like, oh, I had a pretty good time. She's like, yeah, it was a good movie. And then, you know, she leaves. We chat for, like, a little bit. Like, we stay in contact for, like, a month or so. And then, like, I get absolutely ghosted. Absolutely ghosted, which, I mean, at that point, deserved, but still. I called my dad and said, hey, can you please pick me up? So that was what happened there. Yeah, that was, I don't really count that one though, because like, as my first date, because that was like middle school. Those dates don't count. They don't count. High school and beyond, those are a little worse. Those ones are a little worse, because I'm not going to rehash the issue or the incident with the air hockey. I'm not gonna rehash that. If you know, you know. That was the worst first date story. Okay, you're telling me that was the... Okay, wait, are you saying the air hockey one, or are you saying the other one? I hope you're saying the other one, because, like, I don't know if that one really counts as, like, a real, true first date, you know? Because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. That was warm-ups, you know? That was warm-ups. The other one, okay. No, that one was bad. That one was bad.